Hello, everybody. This is Jason Bitbender Brink, and I'm here in my little wizard outfit, and I'm here with Little Red Riding Hood, who
I'm not meant
also
to be a
has
rider
her little.
kid. I'm meant
No,
to be like a really scary warlock.
oh God, you look so scary. She looks so scary. Everyone, doesn't she look scary? Look at
Listen, people aren't enjoying my sunny personality. That was my feedback from yesterday, which is a shame. But there we go.
well,
So I'm trying
eh,
to be dark and miserable. How's it working out?
I don't know. It seems okay. I'm gonna
I
take
put
my
my
head out
hood
of this because it's
down.
really hot. Oh, that's better. That's better. Now
Now
you
I
look
feel
like
like
you're
a
selling
Sith,
potions under the bridge, or
like a
possibly
troll.
collecting plague victims. Awesome. Anyway,
I,
guys, we're here. We're going to have a little bit of an AMA about Into the Galaverse, and it's going to be led by somebody's getting a Slack call. I'm getting a Slack call. Who am I getting a Slack call from? I'm getting a Slack call from Mr. Eric Schiermeyer, and I'm going to have to hang up because I can't answer Slack call right now. So I'll let you talk while I go type and explain this for a second.
oh, brilliant. Thanks for that
It's all
hospital
you.
pass. I really appreciate it. Okay. I'll come out of my little cloak. Hello everyone. So we are aware that there's a fair few questions and answers pending for Galaverse, both for day 1 and 2, and maybe actually for the live show on day 3 as well. So we wanted to hop in rather than sending loads of messages and text. And Discord's been quite busy the last 24 hours. Can't imagine why. Just to maybe deal with some of them directly with you, so you know what on earth is happening. So somebody accused me of never leaking a little bit earlier, which is only slightly true.
It's pretty true.
This is a good leak though. So this is, if you're coming to Galaverse, your cloak, and everybody gets one, and you get to take it home with you. And if you come to another Galaverse, your cloak will get upgraded, and so on and so forth. I think somebody would like that to eventually turn into an invisibility cloak, which I'm not sure how possible that is, but we'll work on it for you. So yeah, Jason, I think we've got some questions to answer and some details to give the guys around sales, NFTs. I'm not going to do a lot of leaking because there are some mega surprises for you all regarding games and partners and other things that are coming.
There's okay. So I'm a very difficult person to get excited or to surprise. I'm pretty level and even keeled when it comes to these sorts of things. And I've been working, as you guys know, the entire internet caught on fire. So I've been working on dealing with a lot of different things, and I have not been able to pay attention to some of the prep that the Bucks has been working on. And so I sat down today to actually go through the schedule for the first time, and oh my God, it's ridiculous. You guys have no idea what's coming. It's gonna be nuts. So with that in mind, shall we go to, I think this is primarily questions that actual Galaverse attendees have, yeah?
Yep, and then we can move to the live stream a bit later just to cover some of that off, because that'll filter through to
Okay,
Galaverse anyway, right?
So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Galaverse channel, Galaverse discussion channel.
This is when we find out there's no one in there and they know everything and they're fine and we don't need to be here.
No one's typing, especially not Unready Eddie or Osbobbly.
Unready Eddie can type anytime he likes, he or she likes.
Hello, everyone. Vera Awesome Smooth Harry. We get cloaks? Yes. Cloaks are confirmed.
Yes, cloaks.
Cloaks are absolutely confirmed. Curious Hero is also a person. Sorry, it's just really different. I can't say everybody's name, guys. Come on.
Although we do know you all now, which is nice.
It is good. Galanodal, of course. Okay, when can we use those wonderful little NFTs in Townstar? I don't know the answer to that question. Do you know the answer to that question? I don't think you know the answer to that question.
No, I was talking to Elliot and Warren, and you will know the lovely Dan as Todd last week. So they are intending in getting it in relatively soon, but there's some other things that they've been working on. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll give the guys a little nudge and we will confirm exactly when they'll be usable at Galaverse. How's about that?
What bands are playing that are confirmed? Do you want to just go over that really quick?
Sure. So
I'm sorry, not that are confirmed that we can talk about. There are obviously ones that are confirmed we can't talk about.
yeah, so we've got Sunday night is the after party for Vox, and that has not one, not two, not even three, but four massive surprises attached to it. So I'm not telling you any of those. However, I will confirm that, as you know, Maroon 5 is coming to play in the hub, which is going to be amazing. And we have hung more lights in the Aria Hotel ceiling than has ever been hung in a hotel in Vegas ever. Just to give you a size.
Has that been confirmed?
That's been confirmed.
Holy shit.
They were worried about the ceilings, so we have put extra rigging everywhere. It is, I've walked through it the last couple of days, and we're building a stadium within the conference center. It's amazing.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, guys. Like, if you expect like one of these bullshit conferences where you go there and they have dumb chairs and like a podium, and then you get like, you know, some bald fat guy that comes out on stage and goes, "Yay, how great is this?"
Some overly smiley blonde girl that doesn't know anything. That was a quote from yesterday. That was nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough, but the point is that this is not a PowerPoint and podium event.
No,
this is not a PowerPoint and podium
event.
Let me
talk about the fans. You asked me a question and now you're ad-libbing.
Okay, sorry.
Saying.
Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. We're all a bit grumpy. Me probably more than anyone else. Anyway,
old man Smithers, that is not funny, man.
What did he put?
He said, "Bit connect." Oh, terrible. Do not ever do that.
So I'm going to have one more go and then you lose the opportunity to hear. Okay.
Okay. I'll be quiet now.
Okay. Maroon 5 are closing the hub. Then you go over to a night of dinner, and then there's some other kind of music. So there's something for everyone. And then I've got a league. Arcade Fire are playing after that on Saturday night.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that because I haven't told anyone. And the only reason I'm telling you now is because it was a surprise, but then Eric found out. And what's going to happen is Eric's going to leak it anyway now he's found out.
Of course. Hold on.
So I'll leak it before.
Hello?
There's someone at Jason's door. That's amazing.
Sorry about that. What did you say? I was busy.
Nothing. It doesn't matter. And then there's lots.
What did she say, guys? Come on.
There's lots of musical acts happening during the day, throughout the day in Townstar, because it's got its own little live area because it's a Texas dance hall. So we've got some really cool music, and there's a band in there you'll know as well throughout the day as you're hanging out in between going to different worlds. And then Sunday, you probably know that Kings of Leon are ending the show. But after that, we go, and again, I'm not telling you about the Vox after party, which happens later, but in the Jewel, we are joined by Billy Idol, two people from Guns N' Roses, and Alice Cooper.
What the actual, really?
Genuine.
Why don't you ever tell me anything?
Well, I'm kind of getting all the community back because they said some, not like the people that know us, but they said some really mean things. And one of them was Sarah never, or Bucks never leaks anything. So I leak loads of stuff.
This is like that.
And you've only got yourselves to blame. And there's still more. And I'm not telling you anything about the games or partners or announcements or the NFTs. So Oh, no, we are going to tell them something about NFTs because we need to tell them about what happens tomorrow.
Well, hold on though. Man.
And we need to talk about Monday, and we've only got like 5 more minutes.
Okay. We only have 5 minutes?
Well, 5 more. I think they're
5.
Yeah.
This is a 20-minute AMA?
Yeah. We're not that interesting.
We don't.
And I'm not allowed to laugh and giggle anymore.
You are allowed to laugh and giggle. Yeah, look very stern. Come on, look. Oh my God, it's even more adorable. That's awesome. Okay. Fine. What happens tomorrow? And then we have to legitimately answer some questions.
Yes. Can we talk about the Aria booking? Because
we can talk about whatever you'd like.
Okay. You ask a question and then, or is anybody else asking?
Okay. Yeah. People are asking questions.
Okay. That sounds
Let's see here.
That's
Some
fine,
people
yeah.
are asking questions about what is the check-in process? Does it include COVID testing stuff?
Oh, yes. So, COVID testing. So, the check in or the registration, rather, let's talk with the registration first. You can register for the event anytime from 10 a.m. on Thursday because that stops a whole ton of people trying to all register at the same time. The
Yes.
Gala Games crew will be around then as well. You have put your hand up. That's
I have.
amazing.
I would like to invite people
Mm-hmm.
to go ahead and register as soon as you possibly can. Do not do one of these things that happens at every freaking conference ever, where everybody shows up 15 minutes before to try to register and get in the door. Okay.
Although, if they did that, which hopefully they'll listen to you and not do that, we have a whole ton of people on hand. And yeah, well, don't do that actually. Just
yeah, don't do that. Exactly. Thank you. Just don't do that because here's the thing. This schedule is going to run very, very, very on time. This is not going to be one of those events where stuff gets pushed out like an hour and a half. Okay, this is like the precision with which this event is run would rival the deployment of soldiers executing the Schlieffen plan. Okay, there's an obscure reference for World War I for you guys. It's going to be very, very, very on time, so do not be late.
Sorry.
I like how you're just like trying to get comfortable in your little cloak.
I am.
Okay.
I'm now curled up on a chair. It's fine, like a cat.
Okay, perfect. Now, there will be COVID testing during check-in, yes?
No, yeah, so I need to give some, so everybody, when you arrive, because we want everyone to be safe, right? And we have a mobile clinic on site. You test yourself, so you don't have somebody sticking a swab up your nose and in your mouth and all that stuff. You do it yourself. It's a rapid test. It takes 10 minutes. So, and we can cycle through people really quickly. The whole team that's on the ground have already had ours. We will have another one, but you need one test to get in, and hopefully it will be negative. If it's positive, we will make a plan. We have your back. You know this by now, hopefully. So you'll have one test and you'll be given a wristband to say, they got a test and it's fine. So that's a relatively what?
I was just going to say, there are some questions about like, if you test positive.
No.
Hold on. Let me put my hood back up. No. If you test positive, do you still get a cloak?
Absolutely. And
there you go.
So I'm going to give you another leak just because, I'm in that kind of mood today. What the hey? You also, what the hey? You only get your cloak when you're in the Galaverse. So you get your cloak before you go into one of the worlds. So if you are a full paying ticket holder, you will get a cloak and you can take your cloak away with you. That is yours to keep forever, of course. When you come to registration, you get a lanyard, so we know who you are. There will be something coming out, which I'll talk about in a minute today, to gather all the stuff that you need for a much more seamless event than maybe you are hoping or expecting after what's happened with all the rooming debacle over the last couple of weeks. So we are going for a rocky start so we can have a completely smooth finish. That was the strategy, promise. But you will be given a bag, a gala bag, of course, full of merchandise, and it's free, guys. So you've paid to come to this event. We would love to give you some stuff. That's kind of the whole point around it. So
everybody likes.
Now,
here's a question: Is this the sort of normal stuff that you find at a conference, like some pens and maybe a useless pad of paper with a logo on the top of it and stuff?
Yes, I do have pens and a useless pad of paper. In actual fact,
I don't know what you have. So no,
but in there too. Yeah,
that's in there too. Okay, hold on. Is there one of those weird floaty keychains?
No.
Awesome, perfect, good.
There's a hoodie and a t-shirt.
A hoodie and a cloak
and a t-shirt and a cap
and a t-shirt
and a beanie
And a cat, that's a lot of stuff.
and a cup and a water bottle and some
Okay,
other stuff.
so everybody,
Loads
this
of
is,
stuff.
when they're like, well, when can we get swag? This is how you get the best swag.
Yeah, we're going to do it once and we're going to do it properly. And that's the 2021 inaugural event swag. Done.
Yeah, there you go. And the t-shirts are all from 10 Trees, right?
The t-shirts, all the hoodies, one or the other, but both of them are organic, really good quality, really thick. And yeah, and then there's some other things that I'm not going to tell you about because I've leaked a ton of stuff already.
Yeah, this has been
free.
intense. Let's talk about what happens tomorrow. What happens tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, there's just stuff you wanted to talk about that happens tomorrow.
Yeah,
God.
tomorrow. So as part of your
Her brain is still in the UK time zone, by the way.
I don't know
so
where
you know.
I am. I've had 3 hours sleep for the last 4 weeks, I think. It's not in total, that would be ridiculous and a lie, but like, I mean, per night. Anyway, enough about me. Tomorrow will be the final drop. I can't wait for you to see what you're going to get.
It's actually not even quite true, but.
No, pre-drop, like
okay.
Your digital goodie bag. So there was going to be 4 digital or NFT drops before the event. So this is when I have to say to a couple of the wonderful community members that missed out on the drops they should have had. I think drop 2, a few people missed out on, and maybe 1. We will set you right. We will make sure we get your details and you will catch up. So you will get all of the NFTs that you were due. You only get the drops if you are a ticket holder at the time of the drop, right? Or just like it was like a cutoff of 3 hours before. So not everybody, if you bought late, you don't get drops 1 and 2. Drop 4, which is coming, is going to blow your mind, and you've got no idea what it is. You will not be able to guess what it is, but you are going to love it.
Yeah, this is one of those.
You'll know exactly what it is, but you'll never guess what it is. There you go, a bit of cryptic for you.
Yeah. So Unready Eddie wants to prepare for buying NFTs. Okay. Yeah. So may I answer this question?
You've got some insight on this because we spoke to the games teams this morning, right? So do you want to take that one?
Sure. So basically, what we don't want to do is put you in a situation where you have to purchase NFTs like from a large central event thing. Okay. There may or may not be some. You look so smiley and happy when you pop out of that. It's like ding.
Right.
There may be some drops that that's better. There may be some drops that take place during the event, but as somebody who's at the event, you're not like you don't necessarily have to jump into them if you don't want to, and they will take place at a time that is not like right in the middle of everything, if that makes sense. So we know that, security is very important. So we're not going to ask you to like pull out your Trezor and make purchases like in the middle of a thing. Don't worry about that.
Can I mention one thing and then I'm going to let you carry on? So when you get to Galaverse, we have had a bespoke private network created just for the attendees. So you are not on really bad hotel Wi-Fi. So that's really important because I know you guys, you need your devices, you need to be able to connect, and you don't want to wait for the latency of awful Wi-Fi, and also the security as well. So we have our own network installed too, just so you know.
Perfect. So anyway, does that answer your question, Unready Eddie?
He probably wants some. I've seen Unready Eddie ask this before. He probably wants some specifics. So, as Galaverse attendees, there's some things that you won't need to buy that will get dropped to you because you're there. There are other things that will be available to buy, but won't, as Jason says, be instant. You don't need to buy now. You will be given a heads up when those sales go live so that you have time to get ready.
Correct.
Eddie, see what I did there?
Yes. So he can be a ready Eddie. Doc, you're not supposed to pop in here and ask questions like that.
He has no idea what's going on, though. So
he has no idea. He's like, what have the drops been? I don't know. To be honest, Doc, like, don't feel bad because I don't know. I'm not a ticket holder. I'm, like everybody else at Gala, coming to serve the community in that regard. So I don't actually know because I don't have them in my wallet.
So how many was Doc's question? How many drops there should have been so far?
No, what have they been? And somebody just answered.
Oh,
So
okay.
EOE skins, Town Star Hotel, something that's a tank item.
Spider tank. Oh, so the spider tanks will open. That little box you've got will open, I think, within the next week, maybe 10 days. Soon.
Soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Galaverse, but soon. And you're going to love it soon.
It's going to be great. Okay, so what other questions would you like to would you like to cover today?
I would love people to, okay, so it's more of a heads up as well, unless you've got any specific questions, guys. So definitely 2-3 sales happening based on announcements. You will be given alerts for those. They won't be instantaneous, so you don't need to worry. New and exclusive things to be dropped directly to you for attending. There are other opportunities to get things on site. I'm trying not to be smiley. I can't help it. Treasure hunt is definitely a thing both days, which is going to be really fun. And then in terms of registering and stuff, so we are going to have this, so it's timed. This is a really experience-led event. So there are different worlds you go into. And what we want to make sure is that you're not just standing around waiting or queuing or being disappointed.
Right.
And like, I mean, it's really small and intimate anyway. But over the next 24 hours, there will be an email sent to every single attendee from me, or got the Galaverse team, I should say. And if you can fill that in, that would really help, because that helps us to capture your preferences. So would you prefer a game of D&D with the Dungeon Master? Or would you prefer to play, I don't know, on some executable or on a demo that you maybe didn't know existed? So we're going to get that sort of running order. Would you like to take part in an esports tournament? And do you have a team, or can we put you in a team? So all of these things we will gather ahead of time. And you are going to have these amazing colored light up wristbands. I don't know why I need to do this because you all know what a wrist is. And they
just
will
in case, though.
You know, like
just
when you
in
go
case.
to, this probably tells you more about me than you need to know, but you know, when you go to Shake Shack and you order a burger and they send you out with the little thing and you wait outside because it's Shake Shack and it's always busy, and it vibrates and it goes red. It's like that, but better, and it's around your wrist, and then it'll tell you which world is ready for you, so that you don't have any waiting and all that kind of stuff.
So is that better or worse than the crappy little tape-on Teflon bands that they always put on people's wrists at events? Seems better, yeah?
I don't even need to answer that question like that.
No, you don't. Okay, I'm gonna just do a quick couple hits on some questions. Evio says, do we need to test at the conference? Yes.
Yeah, only because, well, there's a whole thing about people sort of saying, you know, can I bring stuff to show up, guys, it takes 10 minutes. Like,
yeah,
it's easier, rather than us worrying about like what time did you do it and what test was it, and it's 10 minutes. You do
10 minutes.
Yourself, and then
we have a whole medical team, like a whole medical team on staff just to do this and to make it easy and to keep everybody safe. So that would be how that works. Can we do our own streaming?
Certain elements you can, but not from the worlds, because that's kind of what people have paid for. So you can't.
Okay, there you go. So she's answered that question. Some places yes, some places no.
We'll let you know. Yeah.
Are sales going to be available after the event? I believe some will be available after the event. Some will be available during, potentially, but not in. Like we're not going to like pop a sale off in the middle of a Maroon 5 set. Okay. We're not terrible human beings.
No. And you'll be given notice, so you'll know when it happens. Yeah.
There you go. Would there be any reason to bring a controller or fancy mouse? No, we got you covered.
We have so
can
much
I
tech in this
dance?
place.
Irrelevant wants to know if he can dance. We've had this conversation.
As in, is he allowed or can he dance? Because they are two.
The answer is both no. It doesn't matter.
I don't need to give him permission to dance. I'm just not sure he can.
Okay. No, he does. He does this.
I think
really
we make
bad.
a rule that he can dance, but as long as it's. Oh no, I'm not going to say that. Actually, we'll leave that as a surprise. It's fine.
Okay.
He doesn't know, so I can't tell you, because then he'd find out. But
will Saturday have different NFTs for sale than on Sunday? Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Can we keep the bands?
Yeah, you can keep. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's
The light
a
up
fair
and they're
question.
pretty. Like, yeah, great.
They light up, they're pretty, and you can keep them. How epic is that? Let's see here. Is there a cap for the events NFTs? So that each day's attendees have a chance to buy them.
Yes, of course. We're not going to, aren't we going to make sure that our attendees, hang on, there is, for the ones that are given to you, obviously, we've figured out how many of you there are. So yes, but for the sales are the sales, right? But you got privilege.
Evios would like to know if they can check in on Friday evening. Check into the event, yes, but I don't think you can check into the hotel.
Well, if you've got a room, what I would say about the hotel, because it's been character building, what would be great is once you get your confirmation, is if you can check in, they have, and I have no idea how good it is based on some of the other things, but they do have an app and you can check in online, and that will save you so much trouble. So once you've got that confirmation, our amazing customer service team have leaned in. They've got a war room down.
Yeah, seriously. So by the way, just to be clear, if your CS tickets are taking a little bit longer to be handled than average, it's because about half of our CS team is making sure that you have hotel rooms.
They're amazing. They really are amazing, and they're fighting a good fight for you guys. So you will get all of the hotels are sorted. You don't need to worry about that. But if you can check in online beforehand, that will save you some time. We will have people to meet you as soon as you get into the hotel. We have a whole bunch of people that will show you where you need to go, that'll help you register, that'll make sure everything's okay. And we will also get a logistics channel set up for all of you in Discord. And a few other fun channels as well, so that you can track and follow what's going on, so that you're always connected to where the party is.
Las Vegas Lance, the Neon Gandalf, asks if pictures are okay.
Of course.
There you go. Is there like, can they take pictures inside the worlds too?
Okay. Maybe later, because the only reason I hesitate is there's a reason other than the fact that they're really, really quite bloody cool. There's a reason we're wearing cloaks, and that's because we don't want to destroy the whole world we've created by everybody just rocking up in a hoodie, right? Like you're in an epic tavern, or maybe you're in a space station getting attacked, and we want you to feel like you're in that space. If you start,
or you're standing at a podium. No, also, maybe not that. Okay, never mind.
No.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
But if you start whipping your phone out, that's obviously going to destroy it for everyone else. So there will be chances to take pictures, but not whilst you're in the middle of a story experience. Obviously, the esports stuff is just full on epic. I walked through that scene. They've just hung the massive Spider Tanks logo. The chicken arrives this afternoon. I can't wait.
Did you guys hear that? The chicken arrives.
And I've seen the dragon as well, and the dragon's neck is enormous. I've seen the Town Star bar. I've seen there's it's like a secret door that opens that somebody comes out of from around. Like, it's really cool, guys. And
I think there's too much leaking happening right now. I think that we're gonna have to wrap this up because you're getting a little bit crazy there with the leaks, Bucks. A little bit. There you go. There we go.
I'm done. I'll say no more.
Zip it. Okay, awesome. Well, guys, Bucks equals leak, says GamerZone 365.
You're welcome. It will never happen again. You may never see me again after this event. I may not even have a job. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Trying to complain.
No, you are amazing. You are amazing. What she has done, people, is so far beyond next level. Okay, you saw the Spider Tanks event in Korea.
Don't big it up because they might be really disappointed. Let's just talk about the Zoom conference we did back in March. It's going to be bigger than our Zoom conference.
It's definitely going to be bigger than me sitting there for 28 hours streaming everything by myself, controlling OBS, playing D&D until I'm literally falling out of my chair and exhausted out on the second day. It is going to be better than that.
Yes. And that's all we know right now. The community can tell us, right? At the end, I guess.
There you go. Okay. John, this is a serious question. How much trouble will he get in if he leaves with the dragon's head?
He can try. He's going to have to go through me. I'm bigger than I look on screen.
No, you're not.
6'4".
Sorry, no, you're not. Okay, guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll end this up. We'll circle it up, and cannot wait to see you guys all here this weekend. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. So
See you soon, guys. Thank you for sticking with us. We
thank you very
appreciate you
much.
more than you know.
Bitbender and Bucks out.